You said this one would be kind of short, huh?
I mean, yeah, when people come late.
Man, hey. 7:30 the week last week. 7:30 the week before. Yes, it was.
Yeah, he was pretty late last week.
Oh, Steven was? Oh, okay.
We started at 7:30 though, right?
Started when you got here.
Yeah. No, sir.
No. 'Cause I got here like 5 till 7, and he got here at least 20 minutes after I did.
Yeah, because 7:30.
We normally start at 7 though. That's when our start time is.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't here.
Yeah, he was just late.
Yeah, he was late last week. Yeah.
No.
Bro, I can't spend the whole episode scrolling up through text.
Bro,
you gotta go through all the Jonathan's links.
Because I said 7 to 7:30, and everyone said 7:30.
Oh, this week?
I don't know when I sent it. It might have been last week. I'll find it.
It's always been 7 as far as I know.
The usual start time is 7.
No, I got here before you at least once.
A few times, yeah.
And that was after. I was like close to 7:30.
No,
It
was 7.
Around about 7.
No, I was usually here every 7 because I usually text him. You still good for 7 tonight? And then he said, "Stop texting me. I had no alarm."
Golly, why y'all fucking so much bullshit in this damn chat.
Bro, the amount of content in that chat is absurd. Bro, Jonathan give you at least 15 of them a day.
Golly, just keep scrolling. Y'all start the podcast.
Engage.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, presented by Engage Gaming, episode 116.
In crystal clear clarity.
You hear that?
Glad you didn't interrupt me this time.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better person,
Not you. I'm talking about your boy over there.
Oh, listen, he was hot last week for good reason.
That's understandable. Okay, here we go. Thursday.
Go ahead.
Now keep going. It's probably gonna be. It's gonna take a minute.
All right. What percentage are you at, Nolan? Still tax?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's go with that.
All right. How we doing, Zach?
Son of a bitch.
What?
Nothing.
What did it say?
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
What did it say?
Huh?
Come on, bud. It was
This is a true circle. This is the
7:30.
trust tree. It said 7:30.
It says 7:30.
Okay. Your neck got real high. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
My bad. That's my fault. I like some people, I can admit my faults when I'm wrong.
Well, I'm never wrong, so
And I-
that's why
and
I
I-
don't admit anything.
And I was wrong.
You was wrong.
I was wrong.
That shows a lot of growth from you, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, Today's episode, by the way, is
Which-
brought to you. What?
Hold on.
No.
You've left the people in dark. What were you wrong about?
They ain't got to know that. They ain't got to know all that.
Starting to get too personal.
Yeah, they
He's
got
seen stuff.
so
Yeah, but
once
once you remove the curtain, you know what I'm saying, you can't go back.
I had thought that we supposed to be starting the podcast at 7:30 for like the past 3 weeks. In reality, it was supposed to be 7 o'clock.
So you just showing up at 7:30.
So I'm showing up like towards 7:30, or a little bit after, somewhere around there. So I apologize to you,
And then he gets upset that we're up here so late.
man. That's
I should be the most upset. I gotta drive the furthest, and I gotta get up for work.
you're not wrong. You do have to drive. Oh, Nolan's got to drive pretty far.
Yeah, but he worked for himself.
That's true. He sleep like
Yeah.
11:30.
I mean, we're probably about the same distance by the time you drive all the way out there.
Well, offline, I'll ask you where you actually live at and see if you tell me the truth.
What?
Now I don't know where you live, but we don't need to talk about that. It's not about that.
Well, why would he lie to you?
You
why
know.
would I lie?
I don't know, man. I just imagine that Nolan's like Mulder or something. Like he don't want nobody knowing nothing.
I don't, but
See?
Fox Mulder? You wish he was Fox Mulder.
What you mean, man? Nolan's out here trying to find the truth. Truth about what you owe your taxes.
Well. That's not a good. I tried.
I appreciate the effort.
I've had some bad news to give folks this week too. Let me tell you,
Bro, come on, Nolan.
it ain't my fault.
He's like the anti-Santa.
I got some great news. We figured it all out. I do have some bad news though. What I figured out is
You're going to jail.
you may want to start to get your affairs in order.
How much?
No,
How much?
if I ever have to tell somebody they're going to jail, They're not going to hear it from me because I'm not.
Are you gonna
touch
recuse
that.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Hey, how many taxes do you have to owe before you go to jail?
I mean, okay, so
How
here's
many taxes?
so no, seriously. Every year I meet at least 2 to 3 folks that I have to talked down from a ledge because they are just dead set that they're going to go to jail because they owe like $300. And it's like, you don't go to
Might as
jail
well
for
put me
owing
in jail for
taxes.
that. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm
much.
gonna pay
I'm tapped out, bro.
You don't go to jail for owing taxes. Being in debt to the IRS is not against the law. Okay?
It feels like
I know. I don't know where everybody gets that idea from, but listen to me.
Feds did a sweep.
Let me calm everybody down.
Feds did a sweep, no.
Owing taxes is not against the law. The only thing you actually go to jail for tax-wise
If you're Wesley
is
Snipes.
fraud.
Yeah, what's the Snipes went to jail,
He
Yeah,
didn't pay his tax.
because his accountants were committing fraud.
but he didn't commit
And
the
he
fraud.
didn't do
and
it.
then when the IRS came to him, he went to his accountants. Was like, "Hey, what are they talking about? You guys said you were paying it, and this is what happened." They're like, "We're going to get right on that." They jumped the first plane to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "I got to go shoot Blade 4." And he went to South America.
Yeah, he went to Peru.
Went deep.
Wesley, where you at? I'm in Peru, my boy.
I'm shooting something. Yeah. Yeah. No, but yeah, no,
That
fraud
man
is
at customs with cuffs.
fraud is the only thing you go to jail for. Tax fraud, tax
Even-
evasion,
even-
stuff
even-
like that.
Even
Yeah.
if somebody else does it, unbeknownst to you.
Yes, because you are always responsible for it, which is why you need to be careful who you select to prepare your taxes.
But if I can't trust the tax man, know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
You
be
should
Wesley
find a trusted one. Seriously, you know,
I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I
tell
trust
people
you.
all the time. Just don't get some guy off the street. And this is coming from a guy who, up until a few years ago, was just some guy off the street. But
Don't get me.
But seriously, just ask questions. Don't just pick the first guy that says, "Oh, I do that," because trust me, there's some
Yeah, I know, I
not
put your
knowing what
stuff
they're
in on
doing folks out
TurboTax.
there. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'll charge you like $1,000.
Yeah. Quick rack.
I've been paid to help somebody put stuff into that before.
I give you a rack for that.
It's crazy. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll do
Well,
it.
this is what people
Now
get
you right
comfortable
click
with.
here, and then you left click there. Now you
You
type
stick
in
your
your
right
name
foot in,
here.
and you stick your left foot in that.
Then type in my banking information for the first transfer. I get the first off top.
That's against the law.
What do you mean?
That's
I'm doing the thing.
So that's something else with taxes that you go to jail for.
Yep.
Whatever you just said.
Putting
I
somebody.
would go to jail for that.
If I put my route and the account number in for off top, and then you just type in like on the first like line
do that.
3 off top.
What you mean? That's an
do that.
agreement we had.
No, I can't. I can't, as your preparer, put my info in. I can't take your money and then take my funds out of it and do it. It has to be a third party bank in the middle there.
So we
Okay,
just
that makes
lost
sense.
the last 10 listeners of our podcast.
Bro, these people need to know
we
this
just
information.
gained. Okay, what's
First
more
of all,
important? Okay, is it knowledge?
Underline
Or is it
finance
just
for this
losing
episode.
people? Okay.
Put it in the finance section.
We'll get a whole new set of eyes.
Get on.
Okay.
Okay,
Wall Street needs a new voice.
all right. We're gonna shift focus. Okay, this is gonna be like a.
Let's pivot.
Okay, we're gonna pivot. This is gonna be a financial.
You know what financial is feasible though?
What's that?
X-Men, Mutant Apocalypse for the Super Nintendo. Okay. This is an all-time classic.
Yeah, it is.
This is the sponsor for the episode. Yes, I went back to 1995. I got them to agree to sponsor the podcast today. So go ahead and put that in the official letterhead.
Was that a Capcom game?
That was a Capcom game.
Or was it LJN?
No, it's Capcom.
That's Capcom, baby.
okay.
Capcom did this and War of the Gems on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
They use special moves like in a fighting game, but it's a beat 'em up.
Only bad thing about that game, it wasn't 2 players.
Yes.
It was the worst thing about that game.
Yeah.
It was otherwise
It would've
is an
been
incredible
amazing.
experience.
It would've
It's
been
like
great if it
it's
was 2
great by
players.
itself,
Yeah.
and the whole time you're going, man, if they could just fit
Man.
one more person. that's literally what I said the first time. I was like, man, if they could just fit one more person into this game.
Man,
Also, the game gets ridiculously hard after you do everybody's individual missions.
right,
Yep.
right.
Because first you do everybody's like, you think it's Mega Man, right? You pick a person, they do a certain mission, kind of like X-Men, Spider-Man, Arcade's Revenge, but way better. Let me just express that even more. It's way better than that game. For some reason, a lot of people play that X-Men, Spider-Man, Arcade's Revenge. I don't know why.
Because it's Spider-Man, X-Men.
Yeah, but it's so terrible compared to this. Even the Genesis X-Men was so much better than that one. Yeah. You know, with the Savage Land. But anyway, after you do everybody's first mission, like, everybody's, then you get to pick who goes on the next mission. And let me tell you something. Those characters are not made equal.
When's the Sentinel mission? Is that the first one where you
That's
get to pick?
that's
Wolverine's mission.
yeah, Wolverine's in the Sentinel lab, and then Beast is in the other robot lab, but it's like
It's in
Yeah,
the
but I
sewer.
remember Beast being in them. Yeah.
yeah, they both do. Yeah, Beast fights the Sentinels. Wolverine fought the head, Master Mode's head.
Psylocke fights
yeah.
the Sentinel,
That's right.
sort of.
Who?
She fights like some sort of mech.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
fights
Psylocke fights something. Yeah.
it's just a big mech.
Yeah.
But then let me tell you something. Scott Summers, you one of my favorite X-Men. But after your mission, you are not made to be in that game
What you
anymore.
mean, man?
Bro,
You
he
gonna
has
Optic Blast.
he has no environment abilities, and everybody can climb and do
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
Even Gambit can at least throw the cone with the and he could bounce off stuff with kinetic.
Yeah, but
bounce.
if you got like the jets coming at you,
if you have a straight line and you can pew, which you never get again.
But you never really get. Yeah.
Everything's at an angle now. You got to use the tornado claw with Wolverine.
I never did though. I was using basic AAAAA.
Bro, you are playing that game on all Madden.
Man. And I kept sweeping with Psylocke.
Well, you was doing that for a
Oh
different
yeah,
reason.
everybody was doing that for a different reason. Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead and put a clip of that up.
Yeah,
Zach.
go ahead, just type in Psylocke sweeping.
Capcom had a thing with Psylocke. They gave me a thing with Psylocke.
Hey now.
I was like, hey,
they were trying to get her over. What
I mean, I knew
They were
Psylocke
trying to
from,
get
from
over.
the comic books, but she didn't look like that.
you mean? What you mean? What's the
Then X-Men Children of the Atom came out as like, oh yeah,
Psylocke? Yeah,
Yeah.
Psylocke was.
bro. They used to put Psylocke as a character in like the crossover games when there wasn't that many people in the game. Like she's in Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
Only the biggest of the best supposed to be like you got Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man,
Well, I
Wolverine.
mean, they had to have a girl in it.
They did they have to though?
I mean, wouldn't have hurt it.
They got
It was that Capcom started going woke.
Wouldn't have hurt it, did it?
Well, I think Psylocke was pretty big. What was it? Late 90s? Or
Yeah, we're on
90s,
the
2000s?
Deadpool time. What's the dude who
Not
drive the
really.
big chest?
Honestly, no, she was.
I think
Come on, they put it in the cartoon.
comics.
They put it in the cartoon, didn't they?
She wasn't actually in the cartoon until after the games came out.
That's right.
Yeah.
To their last season.
Because I remember
X-Men
they had the
rough.
voice actors for the cartoon characters, but then I remember thinking, well, Psylocke's never been in the cartoon, so it's just some girl screaming.
Side Blade.
Tight shot.
That's good times, man.
Yeah, it's good time.
Gaming is getting into a dark place, man. We getting layoffs. Sony laid off almost 1,000 people. They
1,000
shut down,
people?
Was it
bro.
1,000?
900 was the number.
I thought
Damn.
it was 100.
No, 900. They closed the studio. Apparently, they was making a Twisted Metal game. That shit is
Oh,
dead.
yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
They canceled the Last of Us multiplayer game officially,
Yeah.
which everybody kind of knew it had been canceled
What's kind of why was it its own separate thing anyway?
because games is a live service, man.
Yep. And that's been Sony's big thing
Games
for
as a
a while
service.
now. Yeah.
Then
Trying to give you that gas.
now this is me like just reading headlines and not actually researching things.
Okay, cool. Facts
But
don't matter.
no, they don't. I heard something about like how they're not going to be focusing on like really big single player first party things or not spending so much money on it.
Yeah, they're
Tighten the purse
they're
strings.
cutting. Yeah, so what was it? God of War and something else. One of the two of their more recent games, Spider-Man 2.
Mhm.
Oh, what was the budget for it? And
It was crazy.
300 million.
I don't think it was 300 million, but it was like 100 and something million.
Yeah, like 150.
And Sony's like, no.
Cut it out.
Because apparently the game isn't selling. It's sold great, but not to the numbers that they would want for the amount that they paid for it.
Yeah.
You got to make a
And so they're looking back at God of War, same thing. They're getting accolades and acclaim, but not 100 million copies sold or something. And then Last of Us 2. So they're basically telling all of their first party developers, hey, y'all need to cut down
Yeah.
on the stuff.
And they can justify it after Helldivers too.
It's bro. This
It doesn't, but I mean they're going to do that. You know how this
no,
works.
but I'm saying like they expect to have these big ass numbers, right? For like especially like for God of War.
Well, they get good numbers.
Well, I mean, yeah,
But only 10 people own PS5s at the time.
Yeah, and
true.
and these games are still selling too. It's like anybody would be glad to sell 24 million copies of a
I don't
game.
give a
in
fuck.
6
but
months.
for
I
them,
don't give a fuck what Sony says about how many PS5s they sold. Not that many people have them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You still
Well,
can't. You're
the
still
install
hard to
base.
get them.
No, the install base is, and that's the problem too. Is they don't
That's
have
why Helldivers did so well because it was on fucking PC as well.
yeah.
it helps the numbers out real
So you
quick.
think that might be the trick?
No,
Release
I can
it on
100%
PC?
guarantee you, if you look at the player base of Helldivers, it is probably 65% PC.
Yeah,
I
probably.
can see that.
Probably, yeah.
And again, just in case you were wondering,
And it's
guys,
not
facts don't
because-
fucking matter. Okay.
And it's not because it's a live service game.
No.
It has nothing to do with it. It's because you had a much bigger install base to work with.
Well, I mean, it's a plan of numbers game. The more potential people you have, even if the percentage isn't as high, the overall number is still.
Why do you think Microsoft decided to put games on other consoles?
Is Helldivers considered a live service game?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a live service game.
Do you have to have PlayStation Plus to play it?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
And Steam, you just buy the game.
you just
can play
buy
it.
the game and play it. Yeah.
I'm saying, dog.
I'm curious about those numbers though, for real.
Well, yeah, and I mean, bro, they're so all these companies are so weird about the way they release numbers and the way they try to. Like, if they want
it's hard
sales
to-
to sound bad, they can make them sound bad, right?
Yeah.
And if they want sales to sound good, they can,
It's hard to track now because, if a certain store doesn't want to give out numbers of sales and stuff, then you just don't have the number. So a lot of times you got to guess.
yeah. And then the digital sales stuff is always
Nintendo doesn't ever give out what they sell on their shops. To them, anything they sell on their shop is just like extra money.
yeah.
So
Hey,
they
it's
don't
our
really
business. Don't worry
care
about that.
Yeah, so they don't really care when they first launched Nintendo Switch Online, and they had like a bunch of folks sign up for it, and they gave a number that sounded pretty good, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't know if that's good or not." We
You
have
say
like
gooder?
2 million, good or not. Yeah, it's like we got like 2 million folks signed up for it in the first month. Is that
I don't know.
Is that a good number?
Is that a
I
high
don't know.
score?
Is that
New
good?
high score? Did I break it?
It's like
seriously,
I mean, it gave us extra money,
Tell
so
us.
it's 20.
Also,
20
guys,
bucks
stop
a year.
making content with our stuff. We don't.
Yeah.
You're stealing money out from us, and
Plus, stop that. Yeah, as usual.
also buy every single Mario game on the Switch again, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
We would like to play.
Yeah, there we go. We also got this weird game we're gonna try. It's either gonna be like the next thing in our library, or it's gonna be some weird shit we never talk about again.
Yeah.
You want to build a game?
Yes, I do. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Nintendo Labo.
Never heard of it again. You'll never.
Hey, but it sold
Mario
a lot.
Kart. Mario Kart with real.
Yeah,
RCs.
and
Yeah.
that thing actually sold pretty good
Yeah,
too.
it did.
Listen.
I would expect that thing to sell like no more than 20,000 copies. I know it sold like a few 100,000.
It did.
They had to make more, so it's like that tells you right there.
Also, we're never doing that again. You know that, right?
No.
Probably not.
That's a wild thing. Turn your house into a Mario Kart track.
Yeah, and
Badass.
and you know what? Folks played it on Christmas Day and had a blast, and probably never played it again.
The amount of,
But they bought it.
well, the wild thing about that one in particular for me is that Mario Kart 8 was still getting new content. Like, they didn't stop doing stuff. In fact, one of those levels of Mario Kart 8 looks like somebody's house. They just turned that game into a track.
That's one of the new tracks that they made. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Art imitates
You know, I was
life.
thinking about this last week when we were talking about the Switch 2. What if they release Mario Kart 8 again on launch?
Hey,
Hey, I would not.
I'm getting it day one.
I
Y'all
would
gonna play,
not be
right?
It's going to be
surprised.
Mario Kart 8, and it had all the tracks included with it.
Oh, bro, easy, light work. Y'all getting it?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Plus.
Yep.
Plus alpha.
You know what?
EX.
EX plus alpha.
I would get because
Well, I mean,
I
dude-
never got Deluxe. So
And
Dude,
hey,
they got a bunch of. Dude, it's
I never
like
got to play
50
the
extra. Dude, it's like I don't know how many tracks they got, but
it
it's a
is like
lot.
fix. But
It's-
also
it's about- yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah, vehicles.
oh, they can add new vehicles.
Add more characters.
Yeah. You get like Baby Waluigi.
Bring the two character
I'd
cars
be
back.
upset.
You be upset?
Yeah,
You want a full fledged one?
yeah, because it's been Mario Kart 8 since the Wii U.
Well, I don't know. They got a whole
I don't know
year.
about that.
They got a whole year now before it comes out. I would not
Allegedly.
be surprised if we get a Game of the Year edition or Game of the Switch edition. I don't know.
Mark on
You
the
know,
Millennium
some,
Edition.
Some edition that comes with everything. Which, you know what? If they do that, I would probably buy it because I never did buy Deluxe because I
Wolf
bought all the
edition.
DLC on the freaking Wii U game. And I was like, I'm not buying it again. But then everybody
You got to
bought
play
it and
with
was
Link?
like, loved it, and I almost did. But I held
Getting
out.
weak. You were yearning
looking-
to see
it was looking pretty
Luigi
good.
with them cold dead eyes as he passes
It,
you.
it was looking pretty good.
You was looking disgusted. You got hit by a green shell. Ridiculous. You're not getting the full boost out of your turns.
You don't shoot green
Was
shells.
I
You're
don't-
holding behind you to guard you.
I don't even think we'll get
Nah,
a
I've seen
Mario
people
Kart
be offensive
at
with
launch
green
anyway.
shells.
Yeah.
You said what?
I don't think we'll get a new Mario Kart at Switch 2 launch anyway.
I think they want one. They've sold what 80-something million copies of that game. It's the
baby.
highest selling Switch game. The
That's
highest
insane.
selling, like by far.
Yeah, the install base for it is crazy.
The
It's
next
like,
highest selling is Animal Crossing at 40 something, something like that.
Hey man, the pandemic helped Animal Crossing
Yeah,
out a lot.
It hit at the
perfect
time. It's like everybody's stuck in their house. And what's so funny, the first time they showed the game, everybody said, this game looks stupid. You're stuck on an island. You're not going to be able to go anywhere or do anything.
Guess
Who wants to
what?
do that?
You're gonna be stuck on an island where you can't do anything, go anywhere.
Nah.
It worked
are
out.
about to imitate life for real.
Yeah.
I feel so isolated. But now you can get to older people's islands because I can't leave the house.
Because I can't leave the house.
Because it's a global pandemic, so we got to stay inside. But I can go visit you virtually.
Yay. That's so sweet.
Hey, are you sad right now? Because I'm sad right now.
I'm very sad right now.
I think this might be the last time I log on.
Last online 573 days ago.
It just gray you out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But no, it's been very sad. A lot of
That sucks about all those layoffs and stuff, though.
I think a lot of the layoffs, though, from like everybody involved.
premeditated.
Well, folks forget there was such a rush to gaming during the pandemic that a lot of companies started hiring. Mm-hmm. And, 2-3 years into it, everybody starts doing other stuff again. Now, all of a sudden, you have all this crew that you hired to make these games that you may not have finished until 2023. And now you're done with it and you don't need these extra folks. Because it's not uncommon for a game company to swell up whenever they're making a game and then let at least half of those folks go by the time the game is done. I think some of it at least was just a really big swell because everybody was trying to hurry up and get the Animal Crossing sales and the stuff like that. The stuff that came out right when everything shut down won. Everything else was trying to get it out the door as fast as they could. So they hired. And then 2023 comes out. Some of these games start coming out. And, the sales just weren't the same as they were, early in the pandemic when everybody was getting their, government checks and spending it on stuff other than bills.
No.
Shaking your hand at the clouds right now.
I ain't shaking my hands at
Nobody
nothing.
did that.
I'm
No.
not shaking my hands at nothing. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do.
No, but you don't want astronomical budgets. You do kind of want to keep them under control. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. And folks forget Sony is not a healthy company.
What you mean?
Sony itself is not.
Sony
a big company. It's not
Sony
a healthy
Computer
company.
Entertainment.
Sony Computer Entertainment is the only profitable sector of the whole company, and they're losing money on the PS5 right now. So it's like something's got to give.
Uncharted movie didn't do good. Bro, y'all kill Madam Web. I mean, good God,
Bro, no, they know what they were doing.
What do you mean? We're trying to make an alternate universe that's not connected to Spider-Man, but is also connected to Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is over here with the Disney stuff.
Does anybody think the actress is actually good? What's her name? Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson?
I've never actually seen her or anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think she's.
Bro,
very
well,
good.
here's the thing.
I don't think nothing about that movie.
And apparently
is
she
good.
was very upset about being in that because apparently she was told she was going to be in an MCU movie.
Maybe if it does well enough, but it didn't.
No, maybe if it
She
does well
finds out
enough. No.
She's in a Marvel production of a Sony movie.
You are a
And she's
Spider-Man
in
adjacent.
yet another Spider-Man movie that doesn't have Spider-Man in it.
You could have got any actress in the world.
And Tom Hardy did Venom pretty decent, so you gotta
Well,
make
first of all, it's Venom.
That's the only
That's Venom,
one.
though.
Yeah, and now
What you
there's
mean?
now
Morbin
there's,
time?
Now there's talk that Venom 3 may not come out this year. It may not come out at all. They may shelve it, even though it's almost finished. I hear.
Why? That would make money.
Well, I mean, because like Morbius,
Well-
it went to theaters twice.
So oh God, don't remind me of that. God, how stupid are you?
What you mean? The internet said that y'all liked the movie. Okay, all of the things were saying
It's like snakes on a plane.
it was trending.
Those idiots
Nolan,
didn't realize we're all laughing at it.
it was trending.
Yeah, y'all gave me money though.
No, they didn't.
No,
That's the problem.
No, they really didn't.
And then they put the movie back in theaters, and it
the
made
movie
even less
comes
money.
out. The movie comes out. It has this big excitement at first, but then everybody's like, "Oh no, this is really bad. Let's show all the clips and make fun of it and make all these names and stuff." And somebody at Sony saw that and saw all of the memes and everything and thought, "Oh, everybody loves this. We need to put it back out there because it's all the word of mouth going around." And everybody's like, "No, y'all didn't understand. We hated this."
What you mean? It was Morbid time.
But y'all talking about it.
Yeah, it's on all of the things that we use to measure some sort of success in fake world. It's reading off the charts, Nolan. Off the charts.
Oh my God.
I wonder how much money
On
did
the
they
wrong
lost.
side of the chart.
Oh,
Huh? So this is the
Yeah.
other
it was
side.
so negative. It showed up
went
as a
back-
pop.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it could do that.
I didn't know it
How
could do
much
that
money
either.
did we lose? 300 million. I'm unemployed, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm fired.
Hey, I'm going, huh?
Fired.
That's crazy.
Somebody hire a 12-year-old who knows how TikTok works, please.
I do kind of feel bad for Sony because they trying so hard.
No, they
Are
not.
they?
Bro, they,
That's the
no,
thing. They
no,
not.
what I mean by trying so hard is digging around for these characters who are in the corner of
It's the only ones that they own.
So they still have the rights to Spider-Man, but they're so gun shy about making a Spider-Man film themselves because they can't figure out how to make one work since Spider-Man 2 really.
Bro, the Amazing Spider-Man was
Amazing
actually not bad
Spider-Man
movies.
was really good. I thought they were
But
talking
nobody went to see.
We waiting for the Blu-ray edition with the double
see
features.
those.
No, they saw the first one. The second one,
The second one bombed.
I didn't see the second
Which
one.
was
I will-
unfair
I will
because
admit.
Jamie Foxx is an amazing
I
actor.
never saw any of them. So
they just
You
did his
didn't like
character
Andrew
weird.
Garfield's head.
no, I was busy at
Very
the time.
specific.
I was
Jamie
busy
Foxx's
at the time.
character was
I never
so
got to
much
see it.
better in the MCU, and they portrayed him in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
They made him a dof in the.
Yeah.
he's a
Like
bit
if
of
he
a
was the
dof.
same as he was in what was it called? No Way Home. If he was the same as No Way Home as he was in Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2, it would have done him much better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it did.
sure.
It was a mouthful, but it makes sense.
Spider-Man No Way Home is just an amazing
Well,
experience.
That's a good
so
movie.
they are.
And I thought there was rumors that Amazing Spider-Man 3 was going to come.
They
No.
talked about it because of the success of No Way Home.
Sony wants the MCU folks to make they want to bring all three of them back. It's like, hey, that did great because they're getting like 65% or whatever the films make.
Yeah.
So let's just do that again. And the
I
MCU's
bet
like,
they do want to do that again.
Yeah, exactly. But the MCU guys are like, well, no, we have other plans.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense in our timeline.
They actually want to do a ground level Spider-Man where he teams up with Daredevil to fight Kingpin. They
That'd
just
be
brought
fucking
Kingpin back.
badass.
Daredevil showed up in Echo. They want to put them all together
Who's
as more
playing
of a
Kingpin?
Same dude.
same guy.
Same dude from the
yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah, same
show?
Daredevil,
Yeah.
same Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but they want to do the Spider-Man because that's the
They
whole
wanna
purpose
do
of him
that.
being like back on basically the ground level
Yeah.
at the end of Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Is that
They-
no
they-
more
they
no
wanna
more
build
big
them up.
thing? And he
They
gets
wanna-
to go back to the hood.
They want to build all that.
That's the newest name on it, too.
Sony wants to do No Way
Back to
Home
the
again, and
hood.
they're like, no, we're not doing that.
That concluded that.
But
that
now,
storyline.
yeah, I know. So after Madam Web, there's talk that Marvel might sue Sony
Oh, wonderful.
because
Get the rights.
So yeah, but the problem is the contract that they signed with Sony is so airtight.
Yeah.
As long as Sony makes a Spider-Man film every so many years, which they're coming up on, but apparently in Madam Web you see like infant
Peter Parker, yeah.
Peter Parker, and everybody's saying they probably did that so that in case they don't put Spider-Man in something anytime soon because they're still fighting with them, that they can point to that. No. See, he was in a film. He's right here.
Man, that shit don't count.
It do count.
Yeah,
The way
it counts.
listen,
They gotta do it like
when
every
they
3
took
years or
that
something like
money,
that.
when Marvel took that money, wasn't no money coming in.
Oh, yeah.
So they took that deal with Sony.
Yeah,
they was like, it
Marvel
wasn't
was-
making no money anyway.
Marvel was broke, and
Shit,
Sony
might as well get some money out of it.
I'm
Sony-
saying, my boy.
Sony paid like how much was it? Like
It was
pittance, like 17 million or
Yeah,
something.
we could have
like,
bought Spider-Man for that.
No, hey, bud, we never had access.
No, I
to
think we
17
could have
million
if we really believe in
But
ourselves.
I mean, when you hear that, it's like that's it.
Yeah,
And
it's
like, yeah.
WCW
But I mean,
selling
back
for $2 million.
then, was he even worth that much?
Yeah, and that's how they
yeah,
felt.
Spider-Man has
as it
always
turned
been like-
out, he was. Yeah,
Spider-Man's always been like one of the.
He's always good money.
he's like
At least top
he's
3.
like him and X-Men, Fantastic Four. Folks don't realize because everybody only knows the MCU stuff now, but Iron Man and the Avengers is kind of kind of C tier characters
Hey, man.
in the whole scheme.
Don't let them boys lie to you, man. That Iron Man cartoon was gas.
I am Iron
Man. I
Man.
hate that show. It was so
I
bad.
knew he was gonna do it. You telling me you hated the Hulk cartoon too?
So Iron Man did get better.
Yes,
It got
especially when
better.
they introduced War Machine.
Because the artwork got darker and more hard lines and stuff, and so that was crazy. Shut up.
Every time I get hard and
Because
shit.
there was a Fantastic Four show too that was also started off bad but got really good. Before
That
it
show
got
was
canned.
never at any point bad. First of all,
The Fantastic Four.
I don't remember the Fantastic.
you talking
Four.
about Flame On and on and on.
That's the old.
So did you
was
like
there a new?
the-
No, that's the same series.
Did you like the Fantastic Four with Chris Evans?
That first
I
one,
like Rise of the Silver Surfer. The second one.
the Galactus Cloud,
I don't like that part, but I like
so-
both of them actually.
That was Ultimate Galactus, but yeah, still.
the Ultimate Galactus.
Yeah,
Cloud.
but still, hey, the light struck it there, and you can kind of see the shape.
No,
of
you
the
couldn't.
He was there.
Bro, I just
That line was there.
just show a hand.
If you squinted, you would
Yeah,
see
you can kinda
Galactus.
see,
First of all,
I
the
know.
Silver Surfer wasn't even silver for 90% of the movie. He was gray. He was silver, but that CG budget
because he was
not.
an atmosphere.
That
He's in the
CG budget
atmosphere.
was real low.
He was an atmosphere. That was the air.
Oh, he's oxidizing.
Yeah, man. Read a fucking comic book.
But no,
I read comic books all the time.
I thought Rise of the Silver Surfer was the best depiction of Doctor Doom. That's not saying much,
But it was good. It was a good one.
It was the best depiction.
No, I
depiction
take
of
that
Dr.
back.
Doom.
I take that back. There's one sort of media where Doctor Doom is his best.
Okay.
It's not MVC2 either with the foot dive and all that stupid shit. Okay,
Foot dive. Foot dive.
Hey, shut up.
NBC 3.
Foot dive.
Shut up. Still, it's all terrible. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1.
Oh yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
Doom in that game
Yeah.
is the best representation
Yeah.
of Doctor Doom
Yeah,
because they told this man that if he used them gems, it was going to destroy reality. And you know what he told them? Bye.
Bye.
And hit the button and you got to fight. It's like, come on, bro. We just told you not to do it. It's like,
It's like I'm Doctor Doom. I can make it work.
yeah, you guys couldn't figure it out.
You guys can't do it. I can.
Reed Richards is an idiot, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm so cooler than him.
the third Fantastic Four though.
What third one?
Oh, you talking about the
third one.
reboot?
Oh, you talking Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
That's not the third one. That's just a new.
I
Kids on the
swear
Block
that
version.
is the
That's
only
the rise of the
now,
imperfects version.
you talking to a kid who grew up wanting to see comic books on the big screen. You know, we had Superman, and then we eventually had Blade, and then X-Men.
Batman.
We had
And it started
Batman.
well,
Michael Keaton, man. Respect to God.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Well, even
Batman
before
too.
that, we had Adam West.
Hey, baby.
yeah.
Think about that.
But
That's the problem.
I
Superheroes don't dance no more. Okay?
I wonder.
Like Adam West used to do.
They don't surf in swim
Look
trunks.
at that. You-
Hey man,
fighting crime and getting with dimes.
dance.
And having shark repellent.
But somebody who wanted to see all of this stuff on the big screen, I finally got to see it. So I enjoy almost anything comic book wise that comes on my screen. I'm just happy to see it,
Okay, let me ask you this.
except Fantastic Four.
Okay.
What about Halle Berry Catwoman?
Boom.
Okay.
No, hold on. Stop thinking with your dome.
No,
Stop thinking-
I'm not thinking with my dong at all. That film was not good. It was objectively not good. I would watch it 4 times over
For her,
the Fantastic Four, though. That Fantastic Four is the worst.
Your
That is
reason's
the only comic book film I have ever sat down to watch that I was like, I will never get those 2 hours back. That movie was
All right, hold on.
so bad.
So the Catwoman, Halle Berry.
Okay.
Was also bad.
I
But
know somebody's that's their favorite movie.
oh, I do too, actually.
My wife.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
her favorite
Yeah,
movie.
I know somebody who actually
that does sound like Danielle.
thinks it's actually really
Talk your
good.
talk, queen.
And it's,
She
and
says,
it's
she knows it's bad, but it's still her
yeah.
favorite movie.
And
Okay,
and,
that's
and it's one of those things where I saw it and I know it's bad. It's objectively bad, but I can still find some enjoyment in it. I found no enjoyment in
She
Fantastic
crossed the old
Four.
dude up from Law and Order.
I never saw it. So.
Okay.
I've seen it once.
I've
And you watched it because of
I've-
Danielle, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you got to tap in if you're gonna be together.
She wanted me to watch it. I'll watch it. It was bad.
Isn't it great?
Bro, I can see. Eyes just lit up.
For sparkles and shit.
What you thinking about his ass?
Zach over here to Google.
Hold on. You say you like comic book stuff now. We got to keep it
Oh,
real.
why you trying to get him in like a? Why you trying to lock him up?
Oh, yeah,
Why you trying to catch him in
Go
a?
ahead.
Playoff season's about to start in the NBA. I got to get ready. I got to get more. I got to tap the floor before I start to play.
Uh-huh.
Because these first of all, these are good movies. Okay, not even gonna ask Blank Man because that's an automatic classic.
I was waiting on
it is a comic book movie.
I mean, technically it is, but it's not based off a comic book.
It is based off a comic book. Blank Man.
So what about Media Man?
Of course, Medium. That's a classic.
Media Man's a classic. Yeah,
Golden Lords, Don Cheadle.
That's a good one.
Okay, Luther Vandross came with the pistol like this.
Nintendo's.
Bro, y'all ain't playing the Nintendo's. No, I was gonna say a movie that me and Zach enjoyed. I don't know what he gonna say when I say this. Steel with Shaquille O'Neal.
I only saw bits and pieces of it.
You gotta watch that, man. It's got
I've never seen
legendary Ray
Steel
J in it.
But I didn't hate it.
It's good.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
They also sabotaged Shaq. Okay, Hollywood
Yeah, I heard the
sabotaged
story.
Shaq
I heard the
without
story,
letting him
yeah.
use any Superman references in a movie whose character, whose whole reason for existence,
He becomes Superman.
Oh yeah, he takes Superman's.
He's
one of the three people.
One of the Supermen. Yeah.
Death and Return of Superman.
Yeah.
Why won't they let him? Why won't they let him mention Superman?
Because DC at the last minute after he had already they started filming and they were like, hey, guys, love what's going on. Shaq, you're great, buddy. Suit's looking crazy, but you'll pull it off, right? All right, here, guys, we got some things we got to talk about. First of all, the script. No mention of Superman. In fact, we're not even going to be in Metropolis anymore. We're going to be in South Central. Doesn't that make sense, Shaq? He gets it. Don't say anything.
Why? It's been like.
And your love interest is some white woman.
No, hey, hold on.
When was the last Superman movie since then? It was like 15 years ago.
It was
20
Keanu.
years
It was
ago.
what's the Keanu Reeves? It was
Oh, dude.
I am Clark Kent.
no Christopher Reeves.
Christopher.
Yeah, so it was like, what was the last Superman Christopher Reeves movie? 1980,
Whatever him and Richard Pryor
What's
did,
the
like
like the
86.
84 maybe.
84, 86, something like that. Yeah.
But-
And then Steel came out like 90,
97.
97.
As he's going to the
Was
Lakers.
it 97?
Like 97, 98.
Well, they knew they had
It's when they
no.
had the top
97.
Yeah, the Shaq neck taco.
Okay. They had no intention of doing anything with Superman at that
But
time.
here's the other thing, Steven. So
Didn't they have that one with what's his face?
Lois and Clark.
No, well, no, they had
But they did have that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Superman Returns.
Yeah.
That was a few years later.
About-
Yeah, Delinquent Father Superman.
But that was like
Why
20.
you say that? I never watched the movie.
Because he's basically a deadbeat dad.
No, he
Basically,
didn't know.
That's kind of
Bro,
part
he
of
can
the
hear
story,
he can hear an ant on the Sahara Desert, but you couldn't tell that
he watches Lois.
Yeah, he was watching her. He said-
undress in her apartment.
Bro, he
That
was a
weird.
perv.
That was weird.
They was having my man
But I did like the depiction of because that was a sequel to the
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Reeves one. So,
But no.
but that scene was weird.
Still, they told them you can't mention Superman. You're
Why?
not in Metropolis.
Why?
Okay, Ray J's here to stay. Okay, in fact,
Why?
increase Ray J's lines.
87 was the last Christopher Reeves.
87. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
87,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Then
it's 10 years.
they was like, "What about the love interest between Shaq and his friend and who ends up being in the wheelchair?" They was like, "Hey, look, the problem is though, Shaq's black, she isn't. Not really ready for that type of stuff. So they're gonna be platonic friends. Ain't that cool?"
It is going to be awkward.
It's
as
gonna be
shit.
super awkward because there are scenes where they had already filmed them that they had kissed, but then the scenes just stop.
Yeah, because we realized we can't be doing this.
What do you mean?
Why?
It's not right for you. It's not right.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was in a contract or something like that. Was the leak where you found out all this stuff
About people's writers?
Sony? Sony and Marvel's rules about certain characters and stuff like that. A lot of folks jumped on the part that said that Spider-Man couldn't be black. What was it? He couldn't be black, couldn't be gay, and couldn't. It was like a bunch of stuff that they said that he couldn't be. But what folks didn't point out is that they said Peter Parker couldn't be black to leave the door open to introduce Miles at some point.
Bro, as long as
but
they
there
don't
was
give
some
him
other stuff. But the whole gay thing, that's just like okay.
I thought you was talking about the Sony emails that leaked when they was like, we can't put Denzel in the movie because it becomes a black movie.
Oh, it was all that too. Yeah.
It was part of that?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
all of that. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Does it not, or does it?
Denzel makes movies.
Well, let me ask you this:
He makes good movies.
Is Training Day a black movie?
Training Day is definitely a black movie.
Training Day
That's
is
about
with
it.
Ethan
awesome
Hawke in it.
Training Day is probably a black movie. It's good. It's a good movie. It's a fantastic
Is it
movie.
a black movie?
Yeah, I'm
It
saying
might be. It might be.
It is black centered.
But let me. Okay, Book of Eli. Book of Eli is not a black movie.
I don't know. We used to always
Well,
say
movies with the Bibles.
What about the Equalizers? Man Under Fire, or what is it called?
Man on Fire.
Fire.
That's. I don't think that's a
It's a
movie.
good fucking movie.
That's
That is
a
really
good
good
fucking
movie.
It's
movie.
a good fucking
Let's
movie.
just, you know what? Let's just watch that for
All
the
right,
rest
so
of
in
the
the movie
podcast.
Man on Fire, bro.
Let's do like an in-depth analysis
Let
of
me
Man
tell
on
you about
Fire.
Man on Fire. that movie came. It was like one of the last movies to come on TV when we had a VCR still. Okay. Right, we had a TV VCR combo with a DVD player. King shit. Okay, if you don't understand the 3-piece joint, right, with the AV cables in the front and in the back.
Just in case, so you
Just
never know.
Just in case. You don't know, right? I'm talking about component style too, so you can really get,
S video.
You might have one of those really expensive, like the small cameras that everybody had back then. That you can plug in and see live and stuff. Yeah,
but that movie came on. Man on Fire came on like TNT one time. My dad hit him with the blank tape.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I used to do that all the
I'm
time.
gonna record this.
I used to come home on so many days, and I come in. But look at this part right here. Ain't he bad?
Look, he's on fire. He's a man on fire. Look at it.
That's the name of the movie, son. Man on Fire.
See,
it's
all connected.
Trying to save a little white girl.
I'm saying.
When they in like Mexico too or something?
Yeah, it's like south. It was like south of the Mexican border or something like that.
Something
like it was in, wasn't in
You know
America.
what sequel I always wanted and we never got?
Angels in the Outfield.
I don't know how that would work. I'm pretty sure there is a sequel to that, and it was a
Probably is like
DVD.
direct to video.
But that don't count though.
Oh, I'm sure.
I need
Beethoven's Fifth.
Mystery Men.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, another superhero movie.
Yeah,
Mystery Man.
Mystery Man with Ben Stiller, Pee Wee, and
Yeah.
Kale.
Kale
Kale
was
was in it.
invisible.
Oh, I never saw that.
You never saw Mystery
You
Man?
never saw
heard of it.
Mystery Men?
Mystery Man's pretty
What are you
good.
doing with your life?
Never even heard of it. When did this come
Look,
out?
pull it up.
Like late 90s, like 98, 99.
Oh, I was in college and I wasn't doing anything fun anymore. So
You probably seen it.
You know what I don't do anymore, guys? I don't have fun.
I don't have fun anymore.
I couldn't have fun and finish school. I learned that the hard way. Never heard of it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
That one dude from Shameless too.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah,
The movie's great.
it is.
If you get a chance, you should watch it.
We're gonna watch it.
You'll enjoy it.
We're gonna watch it.
find
We're gonna watch it tonight after we get finished setting up or whatever. There we go. Then we'll watch Doom 2 the next night.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. So
But
yeah.
the thing I wanted to mention about the layoffs, which were
Wow, we went on a
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going full circle tonight, baby.
You know, we tend to go on tangents a
we
lot.
tried to go
But
into-
that
But this one was a good one right
The
here.
good thing about it is you guys actually got to hear it this time because a lot of times we have episodes where we go on some balling ass tangents. Like me and Steven did a whole episode. Zach don't want to release it. He probably don't have it anymore.
Oh God.
Which is one long ass tangent, and it
Yeah.
was fantastic, and
Yeah.
it did not come out.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to see it, potentially make comments.
Yeah,
and-
donate to our Patreon.
I have no
You
idea.
got
what you're
Patreon?
talking about.
Remember you?
I remember.
Remember you was gone for like a couple weeks, and we
I
was like,
remember because I was in one of them.
yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Because I
It
was in
came out.
the one with me came out, but it was heavily edited.
yeah, exactly.
And the one that me and Steven did, a version of it came
And I
out.
remember waiting on the other one that I wasn't in, and it was like,
The
yeah,
heavy-
it never came
We'll
out.
put it on the DVD. We'll make some
Donate
physical
to the Patreon,
DVDs
man.
and
Get out
then
there.
we'll put it on there. It's a bonus feature.
Yeah.
But back off the tangent, okay. There was a canceled Star Wars game. EA also laid off some people and closed some stuff down and assimilated some people. Dreadwolf that's a dead issue. It's never coming out, or it's going to be terrible when it comes out. By the way,
They better announce it this summer. I swear
yeah,
to
it's
God.
over with.
I mean, if it's anything like Inquisition, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I
good.
mean, if it's at least
Yes.
as good as Inquisition, it'll at least be okay.
Yeah.
It needs to be a little upgraded, but yeah.
There was a Star Wars game, a first-person shooter that was supposedly based around the Mandalorian that got canceled as well. So, yeah,
Well.
you want cool shit? That's why I'm keep telling y'all better buy that goddamn Star Wars collection. I'm telling you,
I'm
you
not.
don't buy that shit. See, look at that right there. Well,
Yeah.
I ain't never getting KOTOR remake because of you. Okay, you alone. Y'all say y'all want this shit, and then you know,
I don't want it. Why are they doing it? We already have Battlefront 2.
Because that's
It's a good game.
because that's
it's not the original one.
I'd rather.
not the
Is
good
Battlefront 2 not a good game?
No, it's actually, it took it a while to get there,
It
Yeah,
took a
I-
while
but
to
it's
get
a
there.
really good
Look,
experience.
It's pretty good.
Would I rather have a good Battlefront 3? Of course, but I'll take that Battlefront 2. Damn it, I'll take that one.
The old school, or
The
new?
old school.
Yeah.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
the
And
old,
it's not-
the
and it's
old
not full
Battlefront
price.
2, all day.
It's great. It's fun.
Zach
was
is
so
he is
good.
preparing to
That's-
shit on that game.
Oh
when it
yeah,
comes out.
it's all right though. It's all right. It's just because of the graphics.
And then we're gonna be like, but here's what's gonna happen. And if this happens, Zach, I won't hold it against you. I will welcome you with open arms, brother. He's gonna be like,
What you guys doing?
I've been playing Battlefront too, man.
Yeah, have you? Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I want
I saw it on sale. I decided to pick it up, see what the fuck.
Why not, man? Why don't you want to play it? Why don't you want to try that?
because I would just rather play Battlefront 2.
I just don't want to play Battlefront 2 because I couldn't kill nobody because they cars.
I mean, so they're like they're shooters, right? And they're both called Battlefront 2.
I know it's super awkward.
But they're really
Why
different.
is that, by the way?
Well, I don't know why. You used to ask EA that. I don't.
Yeah.
they want to capitalize off their name
But
recognition.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think the gameplay's
There's
two
Battlefront.
different
Why didn't they
games.
just
It's
call it
third
Battlefront
person, right?
3?
Third person, yeah.
yeah.
Well, there was a Battlefront 3, but that's when EA bought the
And they didn't keep it going.
but that's when EA bought the exclusive rights to it. And Pandemic made the first two.
Yep.
And God, who was Vicarious Visions? No.
Visceral game. No, I'm just playing.
It might have been.
They closed up, but they closed up Visceral though.
Yeah, because I think that's what took the game away.
Oh.
Yeah, but the game is out there. You can find it because it was almost done when all that happened. So it's actually out there. It's funny if you go on GOG and look the game up. There's a space for it for folks that have the ROM that want to add it to their GOG.
Kind of greasy right there.
Yeah, but it exists. It exists and can be played and is apparently really, really good.
I hope Star Wars Outlaws is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that.
Yeah,
I'm playing shit out of that.
Yeah.
If it's semi decent.
it looks decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be out by the end of this year. It's going to be their holiday game. This
They
year,
need something.
supposedly.
Because Skull and
Ubisoft?
Bones went down in flames.
Ooh, buddy. It still ain't out yet officially, is it?
Yeah.
Quadruple A
It's
games.
officially out. Yeah.
They released
can't
the beginning
fail,
of
man.
February.
You said what?
Quadruple A games can't fail.
Nah, quadruple A games as a service.
So the
Destined to fail.
quadruple A thing, it wasn't referring to the quality of it. It was referring
this
to
guy.
the
budget.
it was referring to the cost.
How much is Ubisoft paying you to say that, man?
No, Ubisoft is not paying me anything. Trust me.
Them Dutch
But no,
ducats.
it was something that it was an internal thing that the developers were actually joking about because how many directors did it have? How long has it been in development? It's like, why did it take this long to make Assassin's Creed 4?
Bro, that
Just the boat stuff from Assassin's Creed 4. Why did it take 10 years?
yeah,
Seriously.
Because it changed. Like what they showed
Well, I
us in the
know.
beginning is
Yeah.
not what we got.
I know.
Well, because it wasn't
I
just.
wanted to just be working on the crew. I thought that's what we
Most,
supposed to be
most
doing.
folks just wanted the boat stuff from Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, I wanted to be on the crew.
Well, it was supposed
They
to be
could have
more than
released
that
that
at
in
the
a
beginning,
year
right?
and sold millions and millions of copies of that game. Because I know
Yeah, but
so
like
many
10
folks,
years ago though.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But I know so many folks who played Assassin's Creed 4 who didn't give a crap about the Assassin's Creed stuff. They just stayed on the boat and did all the boat stuff.
Yo ho ho.
And dude,
in
it
the
looks
bottom
so
of the
bad.
room.
Like obviously, I understand it's like it's
Everything's
a fully
happening live.
it's a fully multiplayer game versus a single player game.
Yeah.
But if you see footage of the boat combat and content from Assassin's Creed, and then the content
There's so
from
many
Skull and
comparisons
Bones,
online,
oh
too.
my gosh, it's awful.
It's nasty.
It's
bro.
nasty.
It's like how did this take 10 years?
How did it take 10 years? How does
it
did
look
you let
worse? How does
get
it
that
play
far?
worse?
Yeah, and like how did you be like, you know what? Go ahead and let them have it.
Go on ahead.
Like this is
Well,
They
like
might as
they
well have
talked
just
about
done
it for
that
so
shit
long.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
you could rip the Band-Aid off, bud. If it's gonna be bad, let's just go ahead and dive into it being bad.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money they lost on that game.
Hundreds of millions, Steve.
Has to be.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ubisoft's got to be.
It's a
Hey,
front. It's been a front for at
I
least
think,
5 years. Ever since Rainbow Six Extraction, it became a money
Dude, I
laundering.
think-
Well, I'm
I-
pretty sure Siege is just carrying him.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, Siege
I'm
just got
sure,
to be
yeah.
carrying that company right now.
Back is wide from carrying that company, which is wild because they like when you
So there was a point where Ubisoft was like one of the greatest
every
publishers.
Oh, yeah.
bro every quarter they was hitting you in the face with something. It's like, oh, you want tactical shooting?
We got
you
you.
got Medal of Medal of Honor? Was it Ghost Recon?
Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon.
Yeah, Ghost Recon, bro. You had the Rainbow Six series.
Rainbow Six.
You had the bro when they added Far Cry to the lineup, and then you had
Assassin's
Assassin's Creed.
Creed.
It was like whatever they feel like making.
They were hitting it.
They could just make a game,
And whatever happened to Division Homelands?
bro. The Division as a series. Oh my goodness, like
I have no idea.
I'm
what that man said.
I'm still waiting on I'm still waiting on Rainbow Six.
You're not going to get it,
To
Nolan.
my Patriot,
Yeah,
bro. That game.
I'm still waiting.
Fortunately and
Still
unfortunately,
waiting.
Siege is too good. It makes too much money.
Dude got sniped on that bridge, and I'm like, I can't wait to play that.
You know what I'd love to see?
What's
Is
that?
a Rainbow Six Vegas 3.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Because the Vegas games were so
Which
good.
pretty much-
I want an old school Rainbow Six game. Dang it.
you like the one like back in like '96?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
old
but
ones.
how we gonna make money after we
love
sell it?
those
Though?
No, you know what the worst
Well,
part about
yeah.
that game is? I played the first Rainbow Six on PlayStation.
Oh,
PlayStation.
God, no, that's the worst way. No.
Hey, why I play like this?
I used to actively try to stop folks from buying the console versions when I worked at Toys R Us and the original Rainbow Six and Rogue Spear came out, and folks were just
doing
buying
the Lord's work
PlayStation.
trying to do it.
And I'm like, do you have a PC?
No.
Don't play this.
Can I play it on my
This is not the
TI-83?
game.
No.
Maybe
Give me the PlayStation version.
Okay.
Bro, the control.
TI-89.
There's no way that the control, like, you know how we have the modern first-person shooter controls.
You can barely play on a keyboard and mouse. You were using every button.
Go back and try to play a first-person shooter game on like the PlayStation and PS2.
Yeah.
They don't understand what the controls are supposed to be yet. They be like, "Oh, you want to strafe?" It's like, "No, I want to move up, down, left, right." No. See, what you could do is you can move up or down with the stick, right? But if you want to move like side to side, you got to press L1 or L2.
Well, if you want to turn. Well, it depends on the game, because some of them you have to hold a button to turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you were just straight.
You know how you could just like map that to left or right with the L1 and L2?
Yeah, you have two shoulder buttons. You could
No. Now L1 goes to the left and L2 goes to the right.
Right.
What if I invert it?
You can't.
What if I wanted to?
You turn your sensitivity up though.
Okay.
You're gonna press left on that stick and you're gonna fall off the map. You're gonna literally go off the map.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Ubisoft is at just such a it is wild to see, like, even EA. I know we were just kind of joking about, you know, them in Dreadwolf, which is, you know, through BioWare as a subsidiary, but Ubisoft, EA, like these other companies that were at one point, it wasn't like every game they came out with you had to buy it, but like you recognize that was a quality game over there.
Right.
Like, even if I didn't play Rainbow Six Siege, there was no way for me to be into gaming and be like, that's a trash game. Like, it's there, it's doing this thing. I don't have to buy it, but it's doing
It's
what
like,
it's supposed to
dude,
do.
when we did laser tag, the kids that played laser tag with us, they was like, "Oh man, dude, this is just like Rainbow Six Siege."
Yes, they did.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's still
They
going
also-
strong.
To our surprise, decided to pull out balaclavas
Yeah, they did.
before, like, they started
I thought they
counting
was-
down.
I thought it was
you
about
see
to
your
get
face?
raided.
That's how my face was, but I was like kind of fearful because it was like, all right, guys, get ready. We're getting ready to start. 5,
Going
4.
dark.
Bro, they pulled them out and was like, locking in. And then looked at me and I was like, I don't have one of those.
That's okay. We'll carry you.
And I feel like you could have just
Judged you?
Oh, bro, they immediately looked at me like, oh, he's not taking this shit serious. He's not really with the shits. And I was not.
You should have gone to like one of those nylons and put it over your face.
This is spy mask.
It feels like a sock.
No, it's a special spy mask.
This is a sock. But yes, like Rainbow Six Siege has penetrated like past gaming, right? It's, you know, it's something that's that strong. Yeah. But everything else outside of Rainbow Six Siege, and I mean just that particular thing, because Extraction, awful. Okay, whatever it was supposed to be, awful.
They should have just they just make a traditional, like a
Patriots.
Yes.
That's what Patriots was Extraction, but you was fighting terrorists. We don't really do that anymore.
No, but you know they changed it to make it to where it's
everybody's
more,
bad, but everybody
more
can be
multiplayer
good.
based and more like loot based, and
it was stupid.
I really wish they would refocus on the Division.
Oh, the Division is a property that's like,
The first one was great. The second one was actually really good, but nobody played it because they left New York. I think that hurt them with leaving New York, even though Washington D.C. is actually not bad. Like, I really enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I found out that they was leaving New York going to Washington D.C., I was out. Like, I still bought it.
Didn't know my face?
And played. I don't know, man. It's like New York seems.
So I played it. When was it? Like 2 years ago, maybe.
yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is actually really good. We should have played it when it came out, but it is what it is. There's just
I felt like it didn't have a great launch either, though.
It might not have.
I don't think it
probably
did.
You see all the cool monuments
Yeah.
and the museums. And
I don't want to get pieced up out of Lincoln Memorial, bro.
Also, only played like 2 hours, so I was like on the outskirts of D.C. the whole time.
Oh yeah. You have to play like a good 4 hours to get inside and start seeing the cool shit. And all the like the whatever you want to call them, the dungeons or raids or whatever they are, where you're going through like actual museums, and it's like, dude,
We went through a couple of them together, right?
it's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, because then you start going up the buildings. Like, it does give. That was the thing with the first division. They did a really good job early on making it vertical, and you do have to play the second one.
They're going up the buildings. And stuff,
before you start. But you start going up buildings and stuff like that too, and starting to go.
I wonder if
deeper.
it'd be better if they made like their own fictional world. The way they can.
Yeah, well, the second one, you actually have a sewer system you go through as well.
Okay.
Which I don't remember doing that in the first division.
No, you just
Unless
had
it was
the,
like a single raid or something like that.
No, it was just they would just go down like it was weird. They had malls apparently that went 7 floors down. So you just keep going down escalators that were turned off, and you'd be like, okay, I'm in the new floor. Or you in the elevator shafts, you just go down lower.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't have sewers. But yeah, it's just those games they shouldn't like. Remember what happened to Ghost Recon?
The Splinter Cell.
Bro, you gotta let that go.
Dude, I really want a Splinter Cell with the Mercs versus Spies. Plus,
But they'll try to make it a live service and it'll die in 2 weeks.
I don't know. I mean, a live service might be okay for that. It'd be like Rainbow Six Siege, but it'd be a little bit smaller.
Well, the problem is, so Rainbow Six Siege has a buy-in, right? Even if it's like $20 at this point, there was always a buy-in. But the live service games that historically have worked the best
Are free.
are free, right? Ubisoft ain't really in the business of making shit free. Like
Yeah,
you
'cause
got
Skull and Bones isn't free, right?
no, you got to pay.
Well, like obviously, look, I'm off. Look, people want to make money. I get it. You want to try to make as most money as possible, but I think they have to get past this idea that trying to make everything a live service.
Yeah, it's
like you have to, and it may not work for everybody, but you've seen it with Elden Ring, with Baldur's Gate, pretty much all the Nintendo stuff. They're like almost dedicated. Now Baldur's Gate has and Elden Ring has multiplayer components, but
they're not
traditionally they're like single player games with really hardly no DLC at all. At least not yet, anyway.
Elden Ring's got DLC.
Yeah, it's coming now, but you don't. You there was no mention of DLC when it first came out. Basically,
No, there's a whole game.
but I think they need to start getting comfortable with the fact that look, this needs to be this, and live service can be that. We don't need to try to constantly mix them together.
Mind meld.
Yeah, you stop doing that.
You don't like Synergy?
Landlocked. That's a throwback to old
2K commercial.
2K
Why
commercial.
are you quoting old 2K?
I've been back commercials, classic commercial.
The NBA 2K12, talking about Jordan in the flu game. Till he ate some shellfish in Utah. You can't do that. Landlocked.
I don't know why I remember that. That was so funny to me. But yeah, look, I know you want to make money, but it's kind of hurting you. It's kind of fucking you. So
Honestly, I think they need to look at some of these indie developers and be like, hey, how are you making these single player games at the budget that you are,
right,
and selling as many copies as you are?
like what was Pal World's budget?
Unreal Engine 5, like just a license, like
Like,
a basic user agreement.
I don't know how popular it'll last,
Oh, I mean, but the money's already been
but
made.
the money's already been made. So
And it's a multiplayer game.
Yeah. I mean, it's rough.
I mean, you can do it. I'm just
Well, here,
if you're gonna do one thing, do it all the way. If you're gonna do single player, do it all the way.
that's the same. That's my issue with it is that these games come out and they can say whatever they want to say, but you can as a consumer, as a person who's playing video games, as long as we all have, you can feel when things have been left out for the sake of prolonging content down the line. Like stories don't seem complete. There's like all of these holes with stuff. Quality of life stuff comes so much later instead of, oh, we got to fix this. We got to fix that. Oh, we got to do this. And it's like they come out in these unfinished states because they know we plan on supporting this game X number of time down the road, but that's contingent
right now.
But also that's contingent on how many people buy in up front. Mm-hmm. Like, because the support, it'll disappear the moment the numbers don't meet whatever arbitrary goals they have. Now, all of a sudden, if you paid $60, now if you paid $70, you just sitting here with an unfinished piece of game that you can't really do anything with because they didn't abandon it. Like, the moment they stop putting content into Suicide Squad, and think the game only been out a month. But the moment they stop putting content in it, whatever they had planned, that's it. It stopped. The game stops right there. It happened with the Avengers. Like any of these games that have, you're thinking that you're buying a full experience. Like I get the beginning, middle, and end. Like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. Even a Far Cry. Right. Like Assassin's Creed. The game is usually right. This is the game. Everything else outside of it is extra, but this is the full game.
Right.
A lot of these games, it don't even feel like you're getting that. It feels like you're only getting something contingent on enough people got to buy it.
Right.
It's like almost it's like crowdfunding, right? But you got something, So you can't say that they just didn't give you no
It's just
game.
like constant early access, basically.
Yeah, but it's
The whole lifespan of the game is early access.
unless enough of y'all give us money,
Well,
and then we might finish it.
yeah, we might. Probably not.
Okay, like it ain't a Asura's Wrath bad where like they took the ended off and was like by 3 episodes or something.
All right.
But it also doesn't feel like for the reason a lot of people like to support indies ain't just the price. It's what they feel like they're getting in return for the
yeah.
price. I didn't play indie games
usually
just 4
get a full
hours.
game.
Yeah, you feel like you get a full game. Like
Sea of Stars.
like this game right here. This game could be the same length as an indie game right now. This game ain't that long. This game like an hour long, maybe.
No, it's a little longer than that.
It's a little longer than that.
It's a few hours.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, you see them speed runs, maybe making me.
If you know what you're doing,
yeah, but
Shit. I've been playing Last Faith over the last few weeks. That game's long as shit.
long as shit.
It's a Metroidvania, Souls-like, but they add. Do it.
Every time.
It may be.
Who knows? No, how you feel about that?
What you got to say about that, Noel?
What you got to say?
Nothing.
You don't want to ask certain defining questions to make sure.
I mean, it doesn't have RPG. Anyway,
You go ahead.
It's a long game.
Yeah,
And it was only like $30. I don't even think it was that much.
yeah. Like I was just having this conversation. I was talking to Larry about this, and I'm like, look, these multiplayer games, man, it's the most fun I feel like I can have with a game. If we can get into a game together and we could be doing stuff, whether we're playing against people or just the game, like PvE, when it's good, it's some of the most fun that I can have in gaming. But these single player games, the floor is so high with these good single player games. I would rather just deal with another single player game. I'm playing Persona 3 Reloaded, right? I'm like 80 hours in. Soon as Unicorn Overlord comes out, I'm dolphin diving into that because I don't have to worry about, like, we wanted to jump into Last Epic. Couldn't jump into the game yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's working now. Maybe. Who knows? But what if another patch comes out and it goes back down again? You know what ain't got to worry about patches breaking the game? Unicorn Overlord. Maybe.
Hopefully not.
It's few and far between where you get a single player game that you can't play.
Exactly.
Cyberpunk was probably the last big one.
Yeah.
And even then, I mean, if you could already play it,
Yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
play
I
it.
was able to play it, but
You know, that was like a technical thing. It wasn't really a design.
yeah, it's because they want to try to force it to be on consoles that clearly could not handle it.
But other than that, I mean, most single player games you can fucking play it.
Yeah.
Pop it in and play.
Unless you have to connect to some server or
Ubisoft.
something like that. But
Right. And
usually those
these companies expecting to sell buku amounts of single player games, like, fucking get over yourself.
well, that's what always gets me.
Especially when-
Everybody wants to hit the grand slam.
Right.
When it's
Especially
like,
when
you know,
it's,
Grand
it's
Theft Auto.
only on one console and the install base isn't as big as you really think it is.
Yeah, it's not like everybody, like each of the companies don't have a PS2 size install base.
And like-
now the Switch has a huge install
has a-
base.
yeah.
Install base. Don't say nothing.
But
But
like the PS5, like, you gotta be realistic now.
bro, honestly,
You
I think
can't honestly
25 million
think-
real people actually have PS5s.
and even if a lot of people did, bro, every game can't sell 80 million copies. It
Everybody don't
can't.
want every single game. It's people that just play Madden 2K, bro. They just do.
And that
I
is
feel
it.
like they're expecting to sell more
FIFA.
copies than systems out there, and that's just unrealistic.
Sometimes, because what 40-something million PS5s out there?
Yeah.
And some folks do say there's like a healthy chunk of those are still like the ones that were scalped at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So it's like
Because they never stopped being scalped PS5s, and there was a time where
It's still hard to
they
get a
just
PS5.
they just kind of like the scalping market. Like you could, I mean, we can all tell. Like when it was hot, you see it every like people reselling them 1,200, all this stuff. All that shit then cooled off. So
Yeah.
It's still hard to get them, but yeah,
people ain't paying more than 500 for it.
No, you could probably find one online pretty much anytime at retail. But like you could easily walk into a store and not see one.
Not see one on the shelf.
Yeah.
Especially the old model's already gone.
Yeah,
Ain't
so now
ain't nothing but slims.
it's just gonna be the slims, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So what was God of War expecting to sell? What was Spider-Man 2 expecting to sell?
More than what they sold apparently.
Yeah.
I think more and faster. Now I think those games are gonna have long tails
Yeah.
as more and more folks get PS5s, especially when the PS5 Pro comes out, and hopefully the normal model comes down in price. Because
Nolan.
I think when the base model PS5 comes down to like $300, the sales
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
skyrocket.
No, that thing ain't coming down $300 till 2028.
No. Yeah, it's not happening soon, but when it does,
When it do though,
yeah, when it do though, that's when everybody will go back and get those old games, and all of a sudden you'll see a spike in those sales.
So when GTA 6,
Yeah.
Shut
there's
them
no way it's only coming out on PS5, right?
To
That's
launch?
all it's been announced
Do you-
for so
do you
far.
think-
So
Do you think because it hasn't been announced for the Xbox, they're in negotiations with trying to figure out what they're going to do with the Series S, maybe?
I have no idea.
I mean,
And they're waiting to
And-
announce that until they
And
figure all that out.
Rockstar has so much pull, I think, with the companies. They can tell them, hey, we need you to make a new PS5 because this thing ain't gonna work. And Sony's like, okay.
Because Microsoft, didn't they say they're making it like a
oh yeah,
Xbox?
they got
they're making
they got
an
another
upgraded
series
Xbox,
coming.
yeah.
So I can't imagine that Rockstar would release it not on the Xbox.
I don't think because they haven't all the other games
They just
released on
Yeah.
Xbox. Yeah,
Except for
Three?
some on the PS2. Or,
but yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
there was original PS2
but
games.
that was
so
that was the first
3,
iteration. of
Right,
Xbox.
right. I don't
3
want to
Vice
count
City,
that.
San Andreas, and then 4 was what came out multi-console.
Yep.
5 was
And then
multi-console.
5 was multi-console.
Red Dead
The
Redemption
PC
was-
version was always a year and a half off.
Yeah, I'm
though.
not worried
yeah,
about PC.
yeah.
I know PC is always going to be.
See, I'd
Like-
rather
Yeah, like
play it
Rock-
on PC, but I know I'm gonna be waiting a long time.
Yeah, Rockstar's already said they did confirm that they was like the PC version. It's not as they were like people like to think it's easier to make the PC version, but they're like in fact it's way harder. It's easier for us to develop for this one system and then convert it to PC at some point, maybe. Hopefully.
Yep.
I just
yeah.
don't think they would not release
No.
it on Xbox.
It would unless they feel
Sony
like
pays a fuck ton of money.
I don't even think it would be Sony paying. I think it would be something where I could like honestly, I can see a version where it doesn't launch release day on Xbox.
Yes. It comes out on
Like,
PS5 first.
I think that would be wrong.
I mean, I don't think
too.
it's a great idea, but I also could if they ran into an issue with that Series S where they're like, where Microsoft decided for whatever dumb reason,
Right.
To
I
hold
think
firm.
It's in Microsoft's court right now.
yeah,
I think it's them trying to realize that it's not going to work on the Series S.
bro, there's no way that game works. If there's
Well,
a big
they-
enough difference that Baldur's Gate 3 could not function correctly, and like Baldur's Gate 3 looks really good all the time, like it looks good all the time. But let me tell you, it don't look like even that bit of trailer we saw from Grand Theft Auto. Okay, with them physics. Okay, the Series S can't handle that.
Certain physics, right?
Yeah, they
Certain-
have
certain-
they have
certain-
dump trucks and stuff like that.
Oh, they got dump
Oh, they got
trucks.
some
on
dump
it.
trucks, like
Hey, let me tell you. Okay, dump truck physics.
Uh-huh.
Donks out there. But, Microsoft
got
has.
that Google and Moog. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can't have nothing decent.
That thing is.
But I think Microsoft won. When we talked about that before, they dug themselves in such a stupid hole with that system.
Well, they've let up on it a little bit now because
Yeah, I
of the
mean,
whole
they
Baldur's Gate
agreed
thing.
that
You know,
they're not going to do multiplayer on the Series S for Baldur's Gate. So
yeah,
there
it's
was that.
just not going to happen. Sorry, guys. So,
That sucks, but you know.
but
You
the
knew
Series
better.
S is still the
Yeah, I
highest
tried to
selling
tell that
version
lady
of
not to buy the
of the
system.
new Xbox. Though
Which is nuts.
the Series S is the highest selling version of the Xbox Series.
Well, here's the thing though, too. Like
$300.
That's why.
you got to think. So a lot of these people who are buying the system may not know exactly what the difference is,
It ain't got no
and they say
discount.
like, "Well, why wouldn't I buy the
$200 cheaper one.
the $200 cheaper one?"
Yeah. But bro, most the
And
Target employee ain't
Some
telling
people
you.
don't even want to use it for gaming either, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just need
bro.
it as an
Because again,
entertainment.
the Xbox
One
Xbox
S,
One S,
the digital one.
yeah, the vast majority of folks who bought it to watch Netflix on. So
I mean, hey, listen. Out of all the systems, the Xbox runs the
One.
streaming services so much better than the
it-
other ones,
it-
and you don't
it-
even
it
know that
really
they're bad
does.
at it until you
Until
play
you
the
try
Xbox
to-
version. You're like, wait,
yeah,
it just do it.
yep,
You telling me Macs don't just explode if I try to
exactly.
if I try to rewind or fast forward? 'Cause
Exactly.
let me tell you,
On PlayStation,
on the PC, on the actual web browser, or the PlayStation, or even on my TV. But
Yeah, a lot of the
that thing
TV,
explodes.
TV apps.
It works okay on my TV.
I mean,
it does lock up every now and then. You're right. Yeah.
it's definitely not the best.
I was trying to go back. It was a funny joke. I was trying to go back, and it was like Max has encountered the error. You want to start the whole
You
thing?
want to start
over?
the whole thing over.
Hey man, my TV cut off and cut back on. What's that mean?
You got to try to watch that again.
I don't know. I mean, want to give it a break for a little
Okay.
while, man. Go read a book or something.
We were trying to watch Disney Plus on his big ass TV, and it would not connect to the internet. Just for Disney Plus.
No. So what it was? No, it wouldn't play anything. It would connect to anything. It wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play a TV show.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I don't understand what's going on. And it was like, it's some weird bug going on. But like, if you have a Bluetooth wireless headset connected to the TV at the time you're trying to play something, it won't work. It just says we ran to this a random error.
Yeah. It gives you like Destiny, giving you error code Weasel. Yeah, change your nap type.
Okay, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, change your nap. You
Hey, you remember when you had everybody was trying to do that
You got forward your ports.
doing PS3 and 360?
360? Yeah, 'cause
Dude, that shit sucks.
Yo, because you couldn't get into the party, Steve. I'm trying to hear you, my boy.
Yeah, man, that type.
You got to
right?
forward your ports.
I did.
Bro, go
Thank-
You didn't do the right ones.
what's your Mac ID?
Bro, I don't.
See,
247. I don't.
everybody loses me on that stuff.
Oh, trust me. I had no idea what anything meant at all. But I would go on the internet and see somebody say, your number should be this. And I go, cool.
Okay.
Can I get in?
That sounds right. It looks. I think I've seen that before.
I'm pretty sure I just compromised my house.
Bro, I didn't even have a fucking microphone. I didn't have a 360. I was using Zach's 360. It was fun.
The
though.
Halo edition, man.
Yeah, it
so
was
we play
great.
Blops. So you can get
Oh,
the
hey.
chopper gunner.
Hey, that was the beginning of a lifelong
Hatred.
hatred and love. What's the next Black Ops coming out, man? When
this year.
Allegedly this year.
This year.
Cold War, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be another. No, it's a
go for it.
Gulf War. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Listen, the
Because they're strong.
NBA Finals is in June. Okay,
Okay.
so they normally announce it. So you know,
They didn't announce it last year. though.
They didn't
No, they
announce it
did.
last
They
year.
did. You told me that, and I got excited. And
Did you
they
watch
never
the
did.
games.
Yeah, any moment.
Finally got Steven to watch some basketball.
Yeah, take these guys off my screen. What's Call of Duty? Need 2 minutes of glory.
So you only see it if they go to Game 7. So you
Yeah,
gotta root
that's
for
the
both
problem.
teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's all predict. It's all based on things you can't predict. But then you got Modern Warfare 3. How you been liking that?
I don't know.
You played the free weekend,
No.
dude. I played the free weekend like twice since they've done them, and there's nothing about this game that makes me believe I should give the money for it. Like I played it and I was like, okay, playing on some, Rust and all of this and old school High Rise. Come on, those you remember High Rise on Modern Warfare 2? This is fun, right? The state,
Sure.
the favelas.
Favelas, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely know that one, yeah.
So I never played
You want to earn your perks?
those Modern Warfare, so I really don't have like a nostalgia for it.
Oh, we know you didn't play it.
What you fucking trying to say?
That was
man?
Black Ops.
Was it Black
Yeah,
Ops?
Black
Black
Ops
Ops.
tournament.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey man, somebody changed the controls on me, man.
Did they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did, but we
What
had
did I say at the beginning of that tournament?
They changed the controls on me, and then
What did I
can't-
say at the beginning
I
of that tournament?
can't figure out how to do it. And
Bro, I ran up and tried to throw my grenade, and my dude went prone, and I was like, "Oh!"
oh,
I just laid there for a few seconds. And by the time I got up, they had a chopper gun, so I
maybe they
wasn't
won't
at
see
fault.
me down there.
Oh no, yeah, I was like, "Oh, huh." So he did say change the controls back, huh?
Oh, I didn't do that.
But at least it wasn't
I
like
was too excited.
007 where they had names for the control schemes and didn't tell you what they did.
No. Oh, this is called Tutti Frutti. Okay. This is traditional.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You move with being A.
This is called handicap. I don't.
Where you
All right.
use your tongue or something.
No, no, like that. I'm saying like handicap. There's nothing negative
I
about
just
it.
want to talk about Pokemon.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon. I see a Pikachu on that screen.
Pokemon Direct before we get too late, man. We've been jib jabbing and no one got to get
Buddy, let
on.
me tell you.
Can't wait.
Let me tell you something about the rumor mill being wrong,
They're always wrong. Stop listening to these
but,
nerds
but
on
like
14.
completely wrong,
So what was the
and not even wrong, but like just not even knowing about it.
What was the rumors?
But the rumor was like there was gonna be it's gonna be a Black and White 2 remake. It's gonna be a Gold and Silver remake. the big reveal or
Is it
whatever.
Mystery Dungeon?
No,
Is it Pokemon Ranger? Because I see the unknown.
no.
Shit. Why they bringing unknown back?
I don't know. And
I thought
I,
that
kind
was
of,
Patapon. I thought we were getting Patapon.
Pokepatapon?
I honestly kind of thought it was the Golden Zephyr remake because they showing the unknowns. That was the first game they showed up.
Oh,
in.
that's right. It was. Yeah, because they showed up in that movie.
Yeah, they did.
Is it the anniversary of the first movie?
I have no
it is.
idea.
That was a good movie.
They showed up in the second movie.
No, they showed up at the beginning because they showed up in the rooms with Mew. But they weren't Pokemon.
Oh,
though. They
yeah,
were
I
just
think you might be
symbols.
right. I think
we
you
didn't know
might
they
be
were Pokemon yet. Because remember, the movie came out between red and blue and gold and silver.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't scrunch your face up, Nola. I will.
I'm not. I am fighting any expression at all.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Ah.
Bulbasaur.
Okay, here you go.
He's the first one.
He's the first.
Yeah, he was the first. Right on.
And you didn't get that question right.
That's true. That was one of the trivia questions. I got it right because I was first. I buzzed in first on that one because neither one of y'all had heart. Because
Didn't
Steven
have
should have
heart.
buzzed in, but he was.
I
like,
tried.
oh, okay.
I was clicking.
So we got. Even though there's no more DLC to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they're still getting Terra Raid battles, which is cool. You know.
Yeah. No, I mean the whole thing was good. I mean, it's not what I expected, but it was good.
I didn't watch it because I messed up and went to sleep.
What'd you do that for?
Cause
When was it?
day before yesterday,
It was
time?
Wednesday at like
8
7 or something. Yeah,
8 p.m.?
it was
Nah,
it was
but-
6 a.m. Pacific. So
Yeah.
whatever.
8 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Wait, you went to sleep? You didn't go to work?
Oh, I was gonna watch it like when I got home, but I just
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't know what time. I knew it was gonna be at a ridiculous time, so I wasn't gonna try to
It's
watch
always
it live.
at ridiculous times.
But I got home and I was like, oh, I'll turn on basketball, and then I just
So what is this?
It's the new Pokemon anime is coming out.
And then they come into Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they come
Updates
to Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go still exists. So.
Hey man, Pokemon
Yeah.
Go still bringing in money for the Pokemon company.
What's it going to take for them to put Pokemon on other systems, I wonder? Because there's nothing stopping them.
What is this?
Nintendo doesn't own them. They just agree to only put their stuff on their consoles.
That's got to be some sort of,
I wonder what it would
Pokemon
take.
Sleep.
who knows? There's got to be some sort of deal.
Yeah, what is Pokemon Sleep?
It's something like a sleeping app to help you make sure you're getting good sleep.
Well, I sending a Raikou to you while you sleep.
Man, he's
Yeah,
sleeping
he's
with
gonna
you.
electrocute you to
Yeah.
fucking sleep.
No, he's sleeping with you. Look at him. Peaceful.
What you doing in my house,
You sleeping so good, so I figured I might as well come here.
bro? You are
Get
a
some good
mystical
sleep.
creature. Get out.
Ain't it cool? There's no way in hell you gonna tell a Raikou to get out your house.
No, President, because it's his house now.
You gonna try to catch it?
No, I ain't, bro.
They
I
gonna
wake
try to
up and a
catch a Raikou.
Suicune is in my house.
Sleep app?
Hey, guess what? This house belongs to Raikou now. So, you want to tell him to get out, then you can talk to him. But I'm telling you, brother, he been charging up thunderbolts just every time you get close.
Well, static electricity just
Yeah, bro,
all
just
around it.
popping off.
So that's just
What
an
is
app.
this?
Yeah, it's just
So
that.
this one is Pokemon Masters EX is like,
It like tracks your sleep and your
not that.
sleep patterns and stuff
Master
like that.
X tracks your sleep patterns?
No, Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon sleep.
But he
I was
was
talking
talking
Pokemon yeah. Pokemon Masters is like this battling game, but it's not fully fleshed out like the actual game, but it's a mobile battling game.
Hey, man, Silver got a pretty good team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wait, they said celebrates 4.5 years. What does that mean? This has been out?
It's been out for a while.
Oh, yeah, it's been out for a hop, skip, and a jump. It's a gotcha game though.
Oh.
Yeah, like you don't go catch Pokemon. You just you gotcha them, and then you fight.
Gotcha.
You going against it's all trainer battles,
All right, and this is Cafe Remix. What is this?
It's like a puzzle game.
like Pokemon Troze, but not.
Yeah, but not.
So they're just doing shit right now.
Oh, bro, 90% of the Pokemon content ain't nothing like the games that come out. It's just shit going on with Pokemon in the background.
Yeah. Look at that.
Like we doing the Gimme Ghoul event and all this stuff and Gimme Gold.
I don't think they showed any gameplay whatsoever in that little.
Oh, you got some Pokemon Unite updates though.
Yeah.
What they got?
Here comes a new challenger. Legally, they can't do that though. Ooh,
Oh, yeah?
is he a playable or is he just like a one of those bosses? Or
Nah,
whatever?
he's gonna be playable.
Okay.
So they added Miradon
Okay.
and
Phalanx.
Phalanx.
Ooh.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Celerudes.
They add both of them? No, only one of them.
No, just one of them.
Yeah.
They added the good one.
Is that the good one?
I don't know. It's a cool one. He's the coolest looking one.
Because he got blades for hands?
Well, he's purple and black.
Yeah, that's true. Not that red.
Purple and
something.
black, you know, it's cool and shit.
Yeah, dark.
black.
You got phalanx.
I like Phalanx.
Yeah, I bet you do. He just reminds me of the centipede from Mario.
Yeah.
See? No. Oh, what we got?
Oh, that's just him
Hey,
talking.
you Pikachu Part 2?
Hey, you.
We already got. Oh, we got Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This might be kind of interesting too.
What is this?
Basically, it's a new version of the Pokemon card game specifically for phones. Yeah, I was kicking my ass right there.
Yeah, because for some reason, the Pokemon TCG game, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's on tablets and like web browser, but if you have a phone, you can't play it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very weird thing. Like I could play it on my iPad, but I couldn't play it on my iPhone.
But apparently, you can
Are they
get.
gonna make it for the phone now?
It's a separate thing. It is-
Yeah, it's
Is
gonna
this just
have like.
opening packs.
No. You actually play it.
You get
Is the
serotonin.
gameplay is going to be different than the traditional card game.
Oh, like
They
the
say
Pokemon
they
TCG, like
they
on
say
the
they're
Game
trying
Boy?
to make it like quicker. But you'll get packs throughout the day. You can trade with people. But some of the cards like really cool because like if you get like a really rare card, it's like I forget what they call it, but it's like it goes into the scenery of the card. It'll show it here in a minute.
When it goes into the.
You'll see.
Can you oh,
Immersive cards. There
Can
you
you
go.
scan your own cards from your collection?
No,
No.
fuck you. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
You right. Oh, it's like full art.
Yeah. So you actually go into like the background and shit.
That's a great description.
You get to go into the background and shit.
I don't know how else to explain it.
But the serotonin is off the charts, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you get like a pack every couple of hours too, or something like a free pack or something every couple of hours.
They gonna get
What are
you.
you opening?
Packs.
When I'm opening cards,
But you don't get to actually play the game.
Yeah, you get. There's a
It's like a dumb version though.
no. It's not. They say they're changing the rules to make it faster, but that's about it, I believe.
Just on that mobile version, but not the actual.
Yeah, not the actual card.
Well,
game.
then what's the point?
This is different, but the same, but different.
I see. I hate that shit. I want to be able to play what I can play. Like, I
'Cause see-
want this to introduce me into actually playing the card game.
But well, it's supposed to. But see, like all those cards and
want it to
stuff
be
are
different.
like they're not cards that.
They're not real cards.
No, they're all cards made up
Made
for
for
that
this?
version.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's so fucking stupid.
He's not, bro. He's not with it.
I'd rather have it to like you're saying.
Yeah, because I want to be able to translate. Okay, this is what I've learned.
Right.
These are the cards I know. I want to play the actual card game. Oh wait, all these cards are fucking different, and I know nothing now.
Yeah.
You
All right,
lost.
fuck me, I guess.
Get
fuck
fucked,
me.
nerd.
I don't know what all they're changing, so it may be similar.
Well, you should know. You're the one answering my question.
I'm not the fucking expert.
I'm mad at you.
Well, you should be.
You personally.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll accept your apology.
Okay, I love you. He didn't say it,
He
baby.
ain't say it back, bro. He did not say it.
I was waiting.
Bro, you should say it like every episode to him.
Hey man, I love you.
All right, what do we got now?
He's just talking about the designs of the cars and stuff like that. How they're going to try to make the quality as good as the actual physical
Have
card game.
scalpers in the digital game.
Probably. Okay. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell my packs digitally for money.
You should.
Poke currency though.
Is it gonna be like Flappy Birds, where I still have to sell my phone?
Yeah, you probably got to sell the whole thing, and your email and your identity.
Isn't that a wild thing?
What? Selling the phone?
The whole Flappy Bird shit.
Oh yeah, it is wild.
We washed.
Having to buy a phone just to play it, or the dude like making so much money, and people kept bothering him. He just said, "You know what? I'm just stop selling it."
Is that what happened? Is
Yeah.
that why
Yeah.
he took it off the thing?
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
got to know. He said everybody was fucking annoying.
Yeah, so you just
And
take it
he's
off.
like, and
You know
he
what?
literally had fuck you money, so he was
Well,
like,
it built into Android phones for a while. 'Cause I remember one of my old phones. If you went into the
He's my
movie
spirit
thing
animal.
and then held like something for so long, it would start the game.
for
You
real.
can play it in there. Yeah.
That's funny.
Now, what they may do, they may make it to where it's the full card game, but there may be a mode or something where it's like a quick play.
But don't get me wrong. I like the quick stuff because I've been really dolphin diving into the Marvel Snap,
Yeah.
and it's fast and quick. But something like this that's already established. See, that's one of the reasons why I never liked Hearthstone, because we played what it was based off of, which was the original WoW card game.
Yeah.
And when you played Hearthstone, it was like a dumb version of it.
Right.
It is
It's like a dumbed down version.
Yeah.
dumbed down version and not as much like activity going on with it. Like
Right. It's flashy though.
it is.
That's what y'all like.
No.
And then this was the final reveal.
Which is
Game Freak.
that's the company.
No, that's the
of
name.
game.
That's the name of the game.
Urban Development Plan, Saffron City.
No,
Okay.
What is it? Damn it!
it's gonna tell you. You gotta. Actually, what is his name? I can't remember.
Pokemon Nightingale.
Ooh,
That'd be cool, right?
Nightingale.
What is that one game? Drawn to Life? Is it Pokemon Drawn to Life?
It's Pokemon Pictograph.
Pokemon Scribble Knots.
No, it's
Oh,
it's Pokemon Legends Z A.
Legends of Metropolis.
Basically, it's the sequel to X and Y that we never got.
Oh,
But
What
they're
were we
making
supposed
it.
to?
They're making it in the Legends gameplay style, like
Like
Arceus.
Legends of Arceus?
Yep.
I'm out.
Which the only reason I liked Arceus' gameplay, I didn't like the setting. So I may like this a lot more because this is set in like
What was wrong with Arceus?
I didn't like the ancient.
The Land Before Time.
Yeah, I'd rather it be like modern times.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we don't use Pokeballs. We got these balls that look like Pokeballs, but they not.
Yeah. Also, I generally don't like regional forms of Pokemon. So I hated the way the starters looked in
You don't like what?
Arceus. Regional forms.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Like
Sorry.
they take a Pokemon that exists and be like, oh yeah, now it's over here in this island, and instead of it being Meowth, now he looks like a coked out, Meowth.
It was like
Oh, that one looked
Garfield's
cool.
girlfriend.
And he turns into the gladiator
Berserker?
one? Yeah, Berserker. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you not like that?
Berserker's fine. The Meowth ones are actually the ones I probably like more, but I generally not a fan of them.
I didn't like him in Sun and Moon. They were just kind of like, I don't know, they felt kind of lazy. It's like, you like Vulpix. Vulpix is fire. What if there was an ice version?
Let's just make a new Pokemon.
I mean, that's just
Nah.
like Eevee.
Huh? Oh yeah. That's exactly what it felt like too. It's like, oh, this is like an Eevee thing, but whatever. You don't care. Fuck you.
But the biggest thing a lot of people took away was it's not coming out to 2025. So I think they took the
Launch game?
maybe
Oh,
because it does say Pokemon, the new Pokemon game coming into Nintendo Switch systems, which makes you think that there'll be like a Switch version and a Switch 2 version or whatever.
The Super Switch.
Super Switch.
Was you?
What if they
Super
were originally
switcheroo.
supposed to announce the Switch 2 because the direct before this one was supposed to announce the Switch 2?
Yeah,
With you?
but a lot of people are thinking they're taking more time because they,
System got delayed.
Violet and Scarlet got shit on because of the tech wise, all the issues.
Because they didn't have a system powerful enough.
Yeah.
Well, also they didn't have a lot of experience doing the open world games like that.
They got to ask the Zelda people.
Guys, the Xenoblade people.
Yeah, the
What?
Xenoblade folks.
Sooner
the
than
Zelda
like,
folks actually. 'Cause
sooner
they-
than
same
like 2
folks.
weeks before launch.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Well,
That's why we waited to
Soon
turn it.
enough.
Because that's what it turned out to be.
I was gonna
'Cause
take a
remember
couple days,
wondering
maybe.
when I found out that was an open world game, and then I saw it. Well, I heard y'all talk about it. Then I looked into it a little more, and I remember thinking, first thing I was thinking, well, why didn't they just go to the Monolith folks? They
They
make
did.
open worlds for everybody.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
And originally, I heard that Monolith said no, but then I heard the actual story was Nintendo offered Monolith, and Game Freak said no.
Well, now we can do it.
Yeah, and then by the time they realized they couldn't do it, Monolith was like, "Yeah, we're working on Zelda. We don't have time for you." So Yeah.
But hopefully, the longer development time will make it just a better game in general. So
Yeah. I mean, it'll give me something to look forward to as far as like when they actually show the game.
So are there battles in Arceus?
yeah.
Like traditional?
No, they're more.
You fought
Yes
the Pokemon,
and no.
didn't you? Or did you fight? You fought people too, didn't you?
No,
Like
you fought.
trainers.
No, I don't know if you fought trainers or not. I didn't play enough Arceus.
No,
to-
I think you did. I'm gonna go with
So
it.
it's not like you choose your move, they choose their move.
Yes,
Yes, what?
but there's more. There's a little bit more.
It felt like if you combine like Monster Hunter with the like as far as the real time fights.
Yeah, so like during the fight, your character can like move around and stuff.
Yeah. And the Pokemon are coming after you as much as they are
Right.
the other
So the Pokemon can attack you as well. You can like dodge their attacks and stuff. Look up some gameplay for it.
Nah, I'm not really that interested.
Okay, that's understandable.
I was wanting you to give me.
I was
that.
making conversation.
Unfortunately, I didn't play it enough.
I didn't want to do any work. I wanted you to just tell me.
That's understandable.
Got it.
Good.
All right, fellas. Well, you know,
That was. You know what? That was a good episode.
that was solid.
That was a solid episode. We
Oh, we're ending it?
Oh shit! I thought
Yeah, we
was,
are.
Well, I thought Darius he did his thing, and
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless y'all got something else about gaming that y'all want to bring up.
Hey, if you're in Louisiana and you're going to hear this after anyways, go fuck yourself.
hey man,
We're going to be at, what is it, the Louisiana RetroCon.
yeah.
But you're going to hear all this shit after the con, so that's why fuck me, I guess.
Fucking dumbass, dude.
Hey, now.
Hey.
Words hurt.
Yeah, don't
I'm
kill
sorry.
a man while he's down.
I'm sorry, man.
I know I messed up.
Maybe all
No,
right.
we're gonna come back
No.
and
What
tell
you was doing?
everybody
You
about our
was.
experience. You know, hopefully we come back to tell you about nice things. Or
Hopefully, we come back and say, "Oh man, we sold everything," and then somebody, bought the business out. They bought the podcast too, so this will be the last episode. But
we're sitting pretty.
they paid all our debt off, so
Yay!
I did that when they gave us the offer.
And we'll just do a new podcast called like Winners Do Drugs or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, there we go.
We are coked out.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a good time, man. We're gonna go see Doom 2. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we might go see Noom too. We're
Maybe
gonna do
some-
something. We're gonna do a little something.
Yeah,
Something.
yeah. Might do some laser tag.
Yeah, because that's like Steven's thing now.
Yeah.
Every time he gets a chance, he mentions it.
Really? Do I now?
So you've been talking about this laser
Can't
tag?
get you set up about the laser tag, man.
I mean, I've only seen you twice since you did it, and you've brought it up both times.
It's been bad.
When you say it like that, yeah, it does sound like
Checks
but
out.
it does check out.
The man.
But you gotta think about the surrounding events and what we were talking about, and
Not laser tag.
You're gonna go pro?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah,
Bro, your sides hurt after doing that shit. Stop playing over here.
bro, my chest piece came undone. I'm not built for this. That's how I was running. Just with click.
I think the guy who had the most points was a unnecessarily tall team who literally just walked around the entire time.
He
looked like Otacon from
Like he was just too cool for it.
yeah, but he was
Yeah.
winning though.
What was that one dude on the match before us? Yeah, what was that dude's name? So he was wrecking everybody.
Oh, Overlord.
Overlord.
Yeah, because I got Overlord. Remember?
Yeah, you didn't live up to the
I did not. Overlord had like 80 kills and 12 deaths on the previous game.
Yeah.
I went even.
I did pretty good though. But I wish I could have done better.
Hadn't played laser tag since QZAR existed.
I haven't played
Oh,
laser
shit.
tag since I was a kid, and we played it in our neighborhood.
Oh, did you have like the home versions?
Little plastic
Oh
ones.
hell yeah, that shit was so fucking cool.
It was.
I remember I got that for Christmas one year. Gosh, that was so awesome.
QZAR was fun. It was best. It was one of the best arcades in the city too.
I think I went there before.
It was like Kids Discovery Zone.
No, it was like
Not
an
quite.
arcade and laser tag.
Yeah, it was arcade and laser tag.
I went to I might have been to Discovery Zone, but it was in Florida somewhere. That place was the coolest shit ever. It was like one half of it was like a big like obstacle course or whatever.
Like Guts.
And then the other half was just a big giant arcade. And it was like
Discovery
couple of floors of just arcade games and stuff. It was awesome.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be cool.
Well, you know what? Since you did such a good job last week, I'm gonna let you do the outro again.
No, I don't want to. No. Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
I want you guys to visualize the bell, right? And I want you to click it. Just once. That way you don't have to do the odd number of clicks. Just click it once.
What's that?
Maybe give it a little lick or two. But
You mean a like?
no, I'm sorry, a like or two. Other than that, comment, subscribe, let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you don't like about us. Make us feel bad or make us feel good. Okay? I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Tell your friends about us. Tell your family about us. Tell your
Talk about us during
tell your coworkers
intimate
about us.
family moments.
Yeah. To talk about us while you're, laying in bed with your significant other and you're discussing your day. And then you're like, honey, I listened to the greatest podcast ever.
And then I also listen to Winners Don't Use Drugs.
And then I listened to Winners Don't Use Drugs after that. And
It was cool. It was okay. It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
That would mean a lot to me personally, if you did that. So I'd appreciate it. Bye.